Yes, now big outing for the Adelekes. Somebody go into the Adeleke family, go marry, and Davido was all out there. Davido's father, and then one of their aunties, were there. So based on the cloth where Davido papa and the auntie were, I feel that maybe you know maybe the lady or the lady not get papa again. That is something I feel. So Davido's father got to stand in as the father to the lady. That is something I got to understand from here. But Davido was all out, and there was something I really admired about Davido. That is something I'm still learning from this young lad. That is something I feel. He is so respectful, and that always touches the heart of a lot of people, especially people with the around them. He dey respect others. That is something I got to learn from Davido. So guys, we need to actually understand it from this particular point of view, but I'm going to let you all into this and you will get to understand it. And also, we got something coming in. I think Odumodublvck's industry machine is one of the biggest hip hop album ever in Nigeria right now, because this industry machine by Odumodublvck debuts on number 5 spot on Spotify top albums, global charts. That is something that is actually massive, and a lot of people are now giving commendations to Odumodublvck. But this guy understands his voice and the shortcomings about everything, and then decided to bridge out, like reach out to a lot of people out there. Then they really will be authority for the music industry, like Davido, like Seun Kuti, like Wizkid, like a lot of people, like Modnai, and then they did something, and now the album is really, really getting a lot of globalized attention, and we need to really commend him for that, because that is a good feat and a good achievement in the music industry. So, guys, what do you have to say about Odumodublvck's industry machine? I want you to put it in the comment section. Let's talk about the recent, interesting things happening in the camp of the Adelekes. Based on the reports, I feel that we need to really, really put our eyes there. Vision was there, so it did social media, and a lot of people they talk about classic wedding and all these things. Traditional wedding between Brenda Bolanle Adeleke, that is the ladies now, the Adelekes, and Diamond Ademola Orabi at the Hall Event Center, Victoria Island, Lagos. And Davido was all out. So a lot of people saw some kind of things when they admire about Davido, like me, like the respectful nature of Davido. So I want to let you into this so that go be like saying, na me they talk too much. I don't know what thing are they talk. I want to let you into this. So, guys, what can you make out of this? This guy is so respectful and he's being loved by people, even elderly people. They love this guy because you can't be dull at the sight of Davido. That is something I got to understand. Maybe in Papa go down the tap and say, this kind of picking will get this energy where they ginger me boo for everything and all those things. And everywhere when he enter, eyes they honor, eyes they honor. So, that is it. The Adelekes, congratulations to, the Adeleke family and the Orabi family, success in your marriage. So let's talk about a lot of other things really trending out in the music industry. And I think we need to really, really talk about it. Recently, we got an album that actually came in from Odumodublvck, and that album is getting a lot of attention right now. And to me, I feel that when you talk about the hip hop community, that album should be called hip hop album, right? And that is one of the most successful hip hop album in 2025 right now. Based on the impact on global streams and having to be on number 5 top global Spotify chart. That is actually massive to an extent. But we still got a lot of people in the music industry will be hip hop artists. Those guys, they never really come to limelight. But I don't know, they spent a lot of time because I listened to Phenom. I've listened to Phenom as far back as 2015. 2015, during the days of illegal music by Emma Abaga. They did something with Emma Abaga. But why the guy not blow? Is it that the music industry didn't support hip hop very well? That is the question I need you guys to actually answer for me, because a lot of people are really feeling concerned about this and saying that we get a lot of rap stars out there. But why be say rap not the sell in Nigeria, apart from Nigeria, in Africa? If you check the tempo right now, the likes of Nasisi, the likes of Calligra Jones, Sarkodie, the likes of Vector, Emma Abaga, and a lot of others, you cannot really, really compare them to their fellow Afrobeats and other artists or Amapiano artists. Why? That is a question a lot of people are really asking. But I promise you, I'm going to do a research and then bring it to you in maybe in some of my videos later, so that you will get to understand that now this thing they affect the hip hop sector in Nigeria. Now so thing they affect the hip hop sector. Now this they affect the hip hop sector. That is something I promise to bring to you guys. So let's really understand ourselves, about the music industry in Africa. A lot of people are now fighting for superiority. A lot of countries are now fighting for superiority. While South Africans will tell you that they are leaders of the music industry. I'm going to settle something about all of this. Nigeria will tell you they are leaders. Ghana will say, then they forefront, and a lot of others. But based on statistics, the people leading the all the genres of music industry, music in Africa, they are Nigerian artists. Now them be the leader, Ogbonge leader. So, but when you talk about the infrastructure, in terms of music distribution, production, and all those things, and videography and the rest, you should give it to South Africa, because now then they lead Ogbongeli in the music industry. In terms of infrastructure, and when you talk about the stream power of Nigeria and South Africa, the stream power of South Africa is very high, though they not reach our population. This is because their buying power, that is the economic strength of each of these population, the per capita income of every of the population is really higher. That is to show you that the economy actually impacts in the revenue of the artists. That is something you got to understand, because I've read a report where the Ghanaian artists actually complained about people not being able, Ghanaians not being able to stream their songs as a result of high cost of data. So these are some of the intricacies actually affected, but a lot of people not they look towards that direction. When you talk about the stream power, you should give it to South Africa. And when you talk about the entertainment infrastructure from, from movies down to music, the infrastructure, the South Africa got the power. Now then got get DSTV that is now, but now maybe it has been sold to a French company. But they've actually laid that foundation for themselves, like the multi-choice, thing and the rest. But when you talk about the people, now the industry players, you should call Nigerians like Burner, like Davido, Whiskey, like Rema, like Thames, like Irasta, like Ashake, like Omale, and a lot of others. When you talk about the industry players. So I hope this actually settles a lot of things. Ways of people they argue online. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for actually coming out, watching my videos, and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below, the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeats blog across social media platforms.